are back for another awesome conversation for our YSW fans. If you tuned in last week, thank you for coming back. And if you are new to the YSW family, welcome. Alright, King Lek on my left here.
Back in the building, ready to do this, ready for another awesome show. Are you ready today?
No.
You're not?
I'm never ready for your shenanigans.
Nah, man, my shenanigans is where the money is at. Trust me, trust and believe. So, Queen Lek, today, our audience, what do they have to look forward to today? What are we talking about? What are we bringing to the table?
I really want to talk about how easy was it to talk to your parents about sex growing up? Did you have the talk?
Like the
talk.
Like the birds and the bees talk?
Why do they call it the birds and the bees for one? Like, I'm not a bird, you're not a bee.
Could
Are
birds
you supposed to sting me?
Probably, because birds normally
scary.
looked at as elegant in the flapping of the wings, I guess the flapping of the thighs, I don't know. Bee with the stinger, poke. I would say.
That sounds scary.
And the bee go inside the flower. Don't they call y'all hoo-ha flowers?
We didn't say flowers and the bees. We said birds and the bees.
And don't the bee pollinate the flower?
Right, yeah. They take, just like everybody. Yeah, you're right. They take the pollen and they go drop it off at another flower, and then you got diseases, and then this flower decides to genetically transform to something else. Yeah, you're right. That's how it goes. I was in science class.
Whatever. But have I had a conversation with the birds and bees with my parents? Not that conversation in particular, but I had a conversation, I guess I should say. And what I mean by that, like, everybody who know my moms was like kind of on free spirit side. So talking to my mother is not hard at all. So I think the question was it hard for me to talk to him? Was that the question?
Did you have the conversation?
Did I have the conversation?
Was it easy to have that conversation?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Honestly, if you're a parent, you don't want to see your kids have those conversations. Like, I don't know. It took me some time to have those conversations with my kids. And I would say when I literally had to have the conversation, I still am not ready.
I'm always ready. I've been telling my kids from a young age they came from my balls. So.
Ew. I remember that. Yeah, you're right.
It's a true statement. It's how you
you
warm them up to the harsh.
That's a horrible warm up conversation. I just want to tell you that's
okay.
horrible.
I've been doing it for some years now. I thought it was the right way. Nobody ever pulled me to the side and told me it was a bad thing. So I'm glad you're taking the time out today to pull me to the side and say maybe that shouldn't be my plan A.
Right. I'm not gonna say I have not heard you say that, but yeah, I think it's time to switch up the strategy. I think they have become older, and now they are knowing what balls are, and I don't think they want to know that that's where they come from. Like, I don't think they want to know that they came from a stork either. But I do know that it's going to be difficult.
I mean, for you per se, you feel like talking to the kids about, the birds
sex.
and the bees.
When the birds and bees, they're not involved.
You're right. Okay, when they're talking about sex,
I want to know what the real story is.
What you mean?
I'm gonna have to look that up. Like, what is the real story of the birds and the bees? Is this a book?
Who
wrote the book?
Pretty sure somebody wrote the book. I mean, just like everything else. The thing about sex that's I think like parents do, like like we said one time before. Anytime you feel like, 'cause I think like most people ask when is the right time to talk to your kids about sex. When is it too early? When is it too late?
No, I think you should talk to them when they're able to read the Dr. Seuss book. I feel like I've had the drug conversation with my kids when they were at a very young age, even though they were not old enough to understand. But it still prepped me to have the serious conversation when they become of age.
Yeah.
But it's hard to be like, hey, you are going to be wide open for little Johnny over here. Like no.
I mean, for me, it's not, because I know if I don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. And that's my approach. Like I said, I think one time before we was talking, I said, anytime a parent wait till the perfect time, they always late. Because of the fact, kids go to school, kids watch TV, and they're around other people with different, mindsets and different trainings. So for me, I may tell my kids something extremely, I ain't say extremely too early, but too early, but not too early to the point where it damaged them, because it got to be a delicate time frame. 'Cause you can't tell them something too early to the point where.
Okay, so I feel like this is appropriate. Like,
Okay.
honestly, you. How early is too early? Because I mean, like I said, since we've met, like that would been your thing. Like, oh, you come from my balls, you come from my balls. Okay, so our little one got off the bus yesterday and was like, "Mom, so and so's teeth look like dirt." And so, I mean, what do you tell her? You're like, okay, well, maybe because so and so didn't brush her teeth today. And no, they just always look like dirt. And big sister said that they're cavities. And so I said, oh, okay, well then that's a good reason why you should brush your teeth every day. So then, your teeth doesn't look like so. Mm-hmm. So what do you tell your little kid when you be like, my mom said that you come from my balls? These are kids' conversations. So how early is too early? Do you want them in pre-K, kindergarten, Thomas? So you came from your daddy balls. Because it's going to happen. I mean, now you have to train so-and-so to be like, hey, it's not appropriate.
But it ain't, but it's the truth.
And what the teacher going to be like, oh, well, it's true, but don't say that. No, you're going to be in detention. And I'm going to have to sit here and be like, hey, Dad.
But at least the world won't catch my kids off guard. And see, don't get it twisted. I don't think I said it to
And I'm glad you have not.
I haven't said it to her.
Very outspoken child.
Yeah, she is. That's why she haven't been. I said it like Miles. I mean, Jesus, he's about 10.
Okay, since we've met, I mean, let's minus 5 years. So, which puts him at the age of 2.
I mean, yeah. I mean, different child, different sport. I don't know. And like I said, I said now. I think it all depends on. One, Miles, my boy, so I guess it's always been like me. I feel like my kids know. They know what to repeat, what I say, and what not to repeat.
Oh no,
I feel like they know. You know what I mean? But when I say the things I say, I'm coming from a wholesome place.
You could explain that to the teacher at conference.
I mean, I would. I'm coming from a wholesome place, like they.
Never mind, my kid. I'm sorry, he's disrupted your class, but I did tell them that they came from my balls, and you have to give them a pass because. Truthfully, they do.
And I came from a wholesome place.
No.
And Sackville was their first address.
Wow. I promise you that.
Straight out of Sackville.
One visit to the schoolhouse that I will not go to. So you're saying never too early. Must have that conversation.
It depends on your family. It depends on a lot of things. My personal opinion. It was funny. I was at the barbershop the other day, and I'm not trying to get off track. I'm gonna get right back on track, but I'm kind of sort of get off track. But they were talking about how families are structured. And one barber said he came from a strict family. And all I could do was think about, you. Because he was like, we couldn't do things like say the word fart. We couldn't call nobody a liar. We couldn't say lie. We couldn't say fart. We couldn't. And he was just going down all the strict things. Like him as a child could not do because that was the way they was raised. So I guess him in his older years, he probably carry on some of those same traits. Like,
I would have to respect that.
Yeah, But see, for me, fart was an everyday word. Looking at somebody like, man, you a goddamn liar. Not saying the goddamn part, but lie, that was normal.
That is just rude.
So I wasn't brought up where these things were considered rude. It was like somebody just farted.
Okay,
somebody passed gas.
That's rude.
I mean,
you farted, or you're a liar.
But what if they're a liar? What if they just fart?
But what if they're not lying? Maybe their truth is their truth.
But okay, now you sound like super quiet.
I'm just saying.
Both things can be true.
No. I'm just saying there's 3 sides to a story, and they can probably not be lying. That is their truth. And as you know, that you can be corrected real quick by granddad when you say the word fart.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on. That's why I think parenting separates with a lot of people.
Honestly, I don't think our parenting mix at all.
It don't.
It's like oil and water.
Yeah, it don't. I know that, but that's where, because our parents.
I don't care how many times you try to shake that oil and water mix, it's just not going.
But it makes a beautiful image when you look at it in the bottle. That's the only thing that matters. And look though.
I just want to be present when you have those other conversations.
Because, and I think that's where a lot of stuff comes into play at. Like sometimes I see some of the things that you say, that makes sense. You know, like, okay, I see how that makes sense. I see how that may be out of place, or I see how that may be, bad. And I try to get the kids to respect that on that level. But it don't affect me. So it's one of those things like Bennett, it don't affect me. If they do it around me, I don't catch it because it don't affect me. So it's like somebody say fart, and I'm like, it's fart, it's word fart. So I can't correct.
Oh, Johnny's running around with his dick out. I'm like, Johnny's running around with his dick out.
I mean, that would bother me. Like, no, I ain't had that much freedom when I was a kid. I could just whip my dick out and run around with it. You know what I mean? I can't my own sword fight. I don't got no stick. Mama told me to use my dick. Like, no. Like, my mom, go ahead, baby. Use your dick, baby. No. Like,
especially not around here. Your youngest will be like, oh, is that a sword? Okay, let's whack it off.
but, like, so you got to think about it. So when they hear, and it's just me, the things that's going to bother you ain't going to bother me. So when they do it, it's like it get missed. You're not. I'm not seeing it. But then when you home and you making it apparent that you got a problem with it, I be like, hey, chill out, mama home. So it's kind of like every dad in America. Like they kids. It's like every dad in America. The dad and the kid be tearing the house up. And they're like, hold up, mama.
How do you have the birds and bees story? Uh-huh. And I have a bird and bee story, and your bird and bee story is not my birds and bee story. Because
my bird and bee story gonna be all the way to raw real.
Exactly.
And your birds and bee story gonna be some fairy tale junk that ain't gonna help them in life. That's gonna be the difference. You're gonna beat around the bush like boop 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 boop. I'm be like, what's gonna happen is somebody gonna pop your cherry. It's crazy. And after that, you're gonna be addicted. I had this conversation with one time, even with a guy. You got it's post pussy, pre pussy, and there's a big difference in a man's life when that happens. That you automatically become addicted to the honey tree.
To the honey tree.
Yes.
Where the birds and bees go.
Of course. See how it blends?
No.
But that's what happens. So after that, you're never going to be the same. I mean, it's just the way it works. Like after you get it, it's just like drugs when they say you chasing your first high. That's how it is. Even down to orgasm, because my first time of having an orgasm wasn't from sex; it was from just orgasm.
I mean, right, and I would definitely have to. Right, so I would definitely have to come like high five that. Bing, high five.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So like I said, my cousin, she was telling me, like, hey, don't let a man, nut, hey, if you do, he's using you, so make sure you get yours. So I say, fine, well, shit, you know what, let me figure out what that feels like. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather get myself off because I know I'm going to get there, rather than, 55 minutes, humping.
Talking about you was younger?
Yes, and it's like, fine, why are we doing all this? I'm like, this is dumb. You ain't even hitting the spot. Like, just give me my.
You up been dating grown ass men? You talking when you first got out there? You had somebody that was humping you 45 minutes, 50 minutes when you first got out there. How much older? How much older?
Older men is gonna last that long.
No. What you mean, like that? Okay,
the young fellas that be trying to like go round for round.
Not the unexperienced.
I'm not saying. No.
Just as what you call it?
What, a little wet behind the ears? What, you 15, 16 years old? No, we ain't done with them folks. I'm in high school.
Okay, gotcha.
Whatever. That's what we doing. Okay.
So you didn't have sex in high school?
I'm saying I'm in high school.
I'm about saying you didn't have sex until high school?
Correct.
Oh, dang, you was a late bloomer.
I bloomed when I wanted to bloom, motherfucker.
Did you really didn't have sex in high school?
Yes, high school.
That's fine way more.
Ninth grade.
That's fine way more nasty than you.
No, it is not.
That's what it
your ass just raised by a free-spirited woman and had no cap.
Love you, mama.
Right.
Hey, no.
The only person I know that had a full vagina on the freaking wall.
I'm pretty sure somebody else in the world.
I know.
But I'm gonna say this. You remember I told you the story when I got burned by the perm glove, right?
Oh yeah.
That was my first STD. Well, my only STD. I never physically been burned.
It could be your first. Yeah. We can go there.
No, I ain't never been burned though. But anyway.
Literally burned.
Literally, but yeah,
chemical burn on the finger.
But to find out that Super had a cousin that went through the same thing. So if I know somebody else in the world accidentally masturbated inside of a perm glove.
It was not an accident. It was
No,
very well intentional.
No,
no one accidentally put your dick into a perm glove and said, rub till raw. Like, where's some instructions at?
No, I didn't know it was a perm glove.
Okay.
That's where the accident come in at.
Where'd you get it from? The perm box?
No, I got it from behind the
bottom
sink.
of the sink. Right.
No,
in the perm
behind
box?
the sink handle. Like, you got the two knobs, and then you got the spout, and it was like laying right there.
Okay, and you said, glove, white stuff.
I didn't see it. It wasn't no white stuff in it.
It's a perm glove. What was in it?
I didn't know it was a perm glove. I just knew it was a glove.
First of all, perm gloves don't come with automatic perm in it.
I get that part. My mother then went to the grocery store. I was left alone. I was trying to imitate vagina. And the closest thing I could think that could be feeling like vagina is...
You said, ooh, glove, tight all around the wing. Yes.
I was trying to imitate coochie, and I put water in it and something else. I can't remember. No, water. I just put warm water in it.
Probably olive oil. I think if you might have used some olive oil, you might have been straight, though. That's like a lubricant.
Hey, I know, I got off. I did my job. I don't know if I put the glove back and threw it away.
I think the funniest part is when you had to tell your mom.
Yeah, but I didn't tell her what really happened.
Right, but that shit was funny.
Oh, yeah, because that shit was bad. I had no choice. Like, literally, I got done ejaculating and enjoying myself and one of the best, not one of the best
in
ones.
A perm glove?
In a perm glove.
You wide open like...
And then all I know, I sat back on my bed. You know how you sit down and when
you wonder why you had an STD.
Right.
Sure.
Anyway,
over here with tough skin.
Anyway, I sat down on the bed and when like my pants did the parachute, you know how when stuff get air and then it collapses as the air leaves, the area. Once my pants touched my dick, a excruciating pain shot through my body. That's all I know. And I was confused. I jumped up like, what in the hell is that? Nobody told me it was a part of orgasm. So I was confused. I didn't know what to think. And then I tried to sit down again. And
after sensation.
All I know, I couldn't go outside or go to school for like 4 days. And I couldn't wear underwear.
Okay. So at this moment, I feel like the person B story is necessary. Like, son... That's not where you put it, I swear. You gonna find you a fine young lady one day.
No. What she thought I did, because the lie that I told was that I washed with hand soap. Because she knew I had sensitive skin. So she thought...
Mama, let me go on and tell you right now, if you are listening.
No, I already told her the truth like 4 Christmas ago. We was in Walmart walking, and I think Gina was talking about something, and I ratted her out. I said, man, Gina lying. I'm tired of Gina lying to you. And I read her out about whatever Gina was lying about. We was in Walmart. So then after that, I looked at my mom and said, well, I'm telling the truth. I'm going to tell you another truth. So then I told her that story.
Okay, so I think it's very fair to say, because our young boy does play football, right? And that day that he was just like, oh my God, I can't go. I probably should have assumed that he got a hold of some perm.
No, we don't do perms in the house.
Right, but I should have been like, sir, get a hold of some hot sauce. Like, is it too young to have this conversation? No, I don't know. But we don't put that in there.
Whenever,
he probably would look at me like I had freaking two
hands.
horns.
Yeah. Like, now I feel like with kids, whenever friends involved, that's when conversation. Whenever real true friends get involved,
can't even be real true friends. You don't even get those until you're grown.
But you know what I mean. But revolving friends always come around. Like for example, like our daughter, she got friends that's the same friends that she knew for a while. My son had same friends he knew for a while. Miles gets to the point he may have the same friend he know for a while.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to question what's the name, whatever young dude name is. Like, oh yeah, I'm going over there tomorrow. I'm going over there this weekend. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, if you're listening, put away the perm gloves.
That's what I'm saying. So you got whenever those permanent friends or semi-permanent friends come into play, you definitely talk to your kid because that's when they start trusting in that person that whatever that person say something is golden.
Because homegirl friend on the bus like. We need to go ahead and be like, hey, parent, come on over. I need to figure out who you are, because she's a celebrity in her world.
Oh yeah, pretty much. But that's when you got to start pressing because like when I first masturbated, I was playing Spyro the Dragon.
What?
I was playing Spyro the
How
Dragon.
does that even happen?
I wasn't masturbating to the video game, but listen to the story. I was playing Spyro the Dragon, and the dude was like, in this not older, but dude I know, they always say older or something bad. People older than me. He was like, bro, you ain't never masturbated? I'm like, no. Bro, you don't know how jump feel? And he went to this whole story about how I feel and how great it was. Man, okay. I went to that bathroom and erupted that volcano. I ain't been the same since.
I would have to give you another high five. We're going to high five that. Because when my cousin told me that, I said, And we was flicking that bean, and that bean was flicking. I was like, nah, we ain't never felt that before. Y'all gonna stop using me. Not to be used any longer. That I like that. That's great.
Did you put it on a shirt? Not to be used any longer. Flick that bean, girl. Are you gonna have somebody flicking the bean in front of the shirt, and it's gonna be like, not to be used any longer?
Is that a jelly bean? Is it a pinto bean?
It's the bean. And how do you flick a bean? Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's how it need to be.
That's what it needs to be. Honestly, I would have to.
You need to have flicking the bean t-shirts. YSW on the back. And different beans on front of shirts.
I mean, why not? Because that is when you know your true self. You know what you like. You know what it. I mean, what did I tell you when we first learned? I was like, dude, I watch porn, flick the bean, whatever, get one off, boom. Ain't no need for you to rush home. We good.
Well, I get tired of jerking the bean stock. I need real life actions. So I'm gonna go ahead. I done jerk that beanstalk so long.
I mean, honestly, how long can you possibly go in the bedroom before you even like?
What you mean?
Like, just give me 5 minutes of handling myself and I'll be fine. Like, how long do you have to go? I mean, hey, you can rub clitoris all day. Woo, 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 woo. All right, girl. Yes, we good. Let's go cook the meal. I don't need to go humping from round to round to round. Like, what is that?
Nigga, I need to have fun sometimes. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, well, that's why I'm not going to high five at. We're not meeting in the middle with that one.
I'm just saying, how long does it take to actually
quickies are fine.
Are you having sex to get to where you need to go?
No.
What are you having sex for?
Those what quickies are. Quickies when I just got to get one off, boom. And quickies can be masturbating or just you and your spouse having a quickie. But you also need those hardcore sections. Like you need the
I mean, I like to scream from the ceiling sometimes.
I would say you need that. I mean, and those need to be more present than quickies. To me, I feel like, say for instance somebody, and I'm throwing young numbers out here because even the older people are doing it. But let's say you do it 4 times a week, right? Out of 4 times a week, it could be 2 and 2, or it could be, or it could be if you talking about like you going hardcore like for real, or it could be 1 and 3. You know what I mean? You can have one real heavy session and like, because you talking about for a week. You're talking about going on week to week. You can have one hardcore session that week and then 3 quickies. But it can't be like you talking about in a year span.
I'm just not trying to go 2-3 hours. 1 hour, 45 minutes.
Well,
just give me 15 minutes.
Well, don't buy the dick robot, because that's the only way you probably going to get a couple hours with the dick robot. Because even the niggas in the pornos take breaks. And they come back with a fluffer. And they cut back to the scene they left. So, yes. So, the only way you get in there, you got that machine going.
I mean, some young dudes can definitely, get up, like, put numbers in.
Anybody can put numbers in at the right time. Like me, I have a formula, and I don't know it. It sneaks up on me. I could drink. At one point in time, I thought I knew the signs. I drink this much. I do this. I eat a cheeseburger. I'm fine. I'm going to drill the pussy. One point in time, I thought I knew the signs. Until I realized, nigga, you don't know. It's whatever chemical you give off, plus the alcohol, plus the cheeseburger you ate, and the pack of peanuts you ate earlier. You don't know what the hell you're going to do. It just happened when it happened. Even myself, I surprised myself sometimes. I'm like, shit, I ain't stopping no time soon.
Or do you surprise yourself when you fall asleep in a pussy? And that was a surprise.
No, that's a surprise. That was like my first major surprise in life when I fell asleep. And like that's when I say, yo, what's going on? Like the formula ain't working. I missed it wrong. You know what I mean? I Professor Clumped myself in reverse. I don't know what happened. Yeah, those times, that happened. Like,
it happened.
I fell asleep.
It happened.
Like a couple times, like twice. And that's when I was learning myself with drinking, because you could drink too much. And and it's funny thing about it.
You drink that much?
I did.
I feel like he was just tired.
Whatever it was, tired
Tired
of alcohol.
or trying to just impress.
No,
Like
no,
he's
no,
tired.
no, no. I ain't never trying to impress when I'm in. No, I ain't trying to impress. I'm trying to have fun.
Have
But
fun.
yes, I'm not. And me, I have fun when I'm a pleaser. I like to please and
Well,
be.
you weren't pleasing that day. You was asleep.
I was pleasing my body. My body was definitely being pleased in that moment. So I'm a pleaser. So with me, it's like I like when I please plus get it. You know what I mean? I'm all about the business of service. You know, customer service is the thing. Customer service is the game. Yeah. I'm all about customer service. You know, I'm all about, you know, the client come in, the client need a good trim. You know, you give it to them.
Huh?
No.
What?
Babe, I'm just saying, like, I'm all.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm about. What's the point of having sex if you're not trying to please the other person?
But that's true. But you know
That's
what I
what I'm
learned about myself? I don't like to see the fact that someone's having fun while fucking me. I don't want to see your face. I want to fuck with a mask on.
You need to go to the back of the classroom where all the old people sit.
I don't want to see a nigga grinning. I don't want to see dudes like. I just want to like. I want to fuck a mask. Like put a mask on, stale face, whatever's behind the mask. You do what the hell you want to do around the mask. Like you behind the mask.
Oh, that's what I do my best though. I do my best when I'm stale. When I try to keep emotion. Like sometimes I have to tell myself I hate this pussy. Hey, just yeah. I'm trying to tell you what go through man's head.
What is that?
Hey,
what is that?
Listen, hear me out. Sometimes you gotta trick the dick. The
What?
dick gotta get tricked. You gotta be like, nigga, you don't enjoy this shit. And then once you talk that nigga into this shit for you know it, now you got a soldier in your pants, and that nigga drilling.
Oh
He
no!
just pop.
So you gotta do reverse psychology.
Yeah, on the dick. Yeah, but he comes back because he always give out on you. He always give the fuck out on you. Like you may talk that nigga to another 5 minutes. You don't talk to man.
I cannot.
And you been going for 15 minutes. Now you finally gonna make the 20-minute mark because you convinced your dick that you don't like this. But then what happened? You did like, yes I do, nigga. Yes I do, nigga. Before you know, you humpback.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That is so stupid to me.
But you're not a man. Once you can keep going because you don't have to stay up. Or you have to stay wet. A man has to stay up. So a lot of times when they do nut, that's the female. All women out here know the biggest thing that Missy Elliott made a whole song about it. What was it? Minute Man? Yeah, Minute Man. But he wasn't a minute man because he got tired in the pussy. The dick came. And once it did its job, it came to do a job. It was like, I'm here to reproduce. And it did that. And after that, now the man got to fight every fiber in his body to keep that motherfucker up. And that mother like, whoa, we done did a job. Quick, bro, I nutted. We done did, like, that's why I don't think female, it's like a fight against nature when you want a man to keep going after the nut. Like, the dick is there to do one job.
But you have to.
You have to in the service.
Women are microwaves. Like, you got to warm that sucker up.
That's why
like,
niggas better get good at eating coochie and everything else.
I'm sorry. No, they slow cookers. You got to warm it up. Oh, okay. So you got a pregame before you get there because you know you're going to nut fast.
No, you don't. No. That's not everybody.
You're like, let me...
No, I'm just saying.
Let me just go in and get in her mind, make her go
that's
ahead
what
and
niggas.
be in there.
But that's what niggas try to say about niggas who are dudes that don't eat coochie. That's a number one line about niggas who eat coochie.
What's that?
Oh, because they ain't got no good dick, so they gotta eat the coochie. That's like.
I am here. Boo boo boo. News flash.
Go ahead.
That's not true.
I know it's not true, but this is what guys who don't eat coochie say to save their face. They'll say, I don't gotta eat coochie. I swear to God, they say it all the time. I don't gotta eat coochie because niggas eat coochie just because they don't got no good dick game. So they eating coochie because they can't do what I do. That's their number one line. And I'm like, nah, nigga, eat coochie 'cause I like it. You know what I mean? You had a nigga in the back like, I actually like eating coochie. I like the look on her face.
I like eating coochie.
Yeah,
and, and I like to fuck at the same. Like,
I like to fuck at the same. But for example, and that's not true about females. Like, not every female is a slow cooker. I met a girl back in the day. I know. I'm saying I met a girl back in the day, and she it turned me off. I didn't understand it. It was before my time. I was ahead of my time. She was a gersher. What do you call it? Gersher. Like she was just super. I thought she had something.
She might have.
But she didn't. Knows? Nope. I had follow-up stories. She didn't. But the point being, I wasn't used to that. I didn't know, like, I put my hand on, like, hold up. What is that? I was caught. 100% off guard because I'd never been around.
She could have pre-gamed on her own.
You don't get it. Like that was like not normal. Like I haven't.
Not normal. It was not for you.
That's what I'm getting at. I said that I wasn't used to it. And I put my hand down there, and I was like, "Oh no, got to find a way to get out of this, Kel. Make up an excuse. Your cat died. Your dog need braces. Find out a way to get out of this room because you're not fucking her. Something is wrong down there.
Wow.
It is broken.
Wow.
It is. I was in Chapel Hill when that happened. I was like, oh my god, no, that was.
I mean, it happens.
Pretty scary. Yeah.
I mean, some women are just slip and slide down there. And,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right.
So
I mean, it's very exciting until you just get used to the norm. It's like, this isn't exciting.
How they say it? It was like pot of macaroni. What she said in that song?
Wet and Gucci.
Yeah, what she said.
Gucci.
Wet and gushy.
Gushy.
Wet
Is that what she said?
Gushy. Yeah.
That's not what she said.
That's what she said. She said like a pot of macaroni, right? Like
macaroni in the pot.
Yeah, cause you stir it. Yeah, that's why.
It sounds sticky.
It sounds sticky, but it still make that because it's wet and gushy like it's that. So, make a long story short, yes, I was intimidated when I was younger.
We're not making macaroni tonight.
I was intimidated
by the Wet and Gucci.
Yeah, we not.
Gucci.
Probably
Gucci.
I don't know what we're gonna make. What we making?
Making that.
Some toast.
Right. Yeah.
And the butter.
That's exactly what it is. Yes.
So for the people who do produce toast, we do have loos for sale. See, who you think got it worse? A female who's dry or a man who have a problem staying up?
You know
Which
what?
one is worse? Females have an issue.
They do have an issue. Yeah. When they're young, when they're older, they do have,
a lack of.
Yes. And it does cause problems in the VJJ area. However, there are gels and medicines, and medicines has evolved. I mean, they take a pill for that too. I mean, I've seen the videos or the commercials. I've seen them. It's there. So I really don't know. I don't know. But
which one you think is? You don't know which one you would say worse? I mean, you probably say a dude.
You know what? I would say a dude because no one wants a limp noodle.
But if you take the pill, he can fix it.
Can you?
I mean,
and how long do you have to take it?
I don't know.
How long does? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
But even with the wet coochie thing, like she just dry because
you can get the KY jelly and you can squirt and you will be fine.
But it'll run out.
They got things you can put in there, and it just be like you these little, what do you call them? Ovules, and you insert it, and then boom.
But at that point in time, so how do you feel about having a broken dick and a broken vagina? Like, if you both got a broken one, it's okay. But what if your vagina perfectly fine and your man got a broken dick? Like, do that make you be like,
I can't.
I just really, no, I'm saying, but you madly in love, though. I don't mean
no,
like.
we ain't madly in love.
No, I'm saying you madly.
I'm madly mad.
No, okay, you madly in love.
I'm
like
madly
his
mad.
dick break
Mad.
10 years down the line.
I'm madly mad.
No, you mad at his dick broke. But
I'm madly mad.
You can't be mad at him because his dick broke.
Yes, I can.
He can't help
he
that.
He still took care of it. You a dick
if
broke.
If he been with you for 10 years, who knows?
Will you wore it out?
Probably so.
Negative. No.
What I'm saying,
you go to the doctor, you get that fixed.
Okay, question being, how would you feel if your man dick was broke? Like his dick just was broken. That was the case. It was broken, but he can't take medicine.
So then what do? You add another person in the bedroom?
No,
you say, you know what? I'm
you already
sorry.
Went a scream.
What? You got to do something.
Pills.
What do you mean
just talked about
pills?
things
What if
before.
the pill don't work? The pill don't work.
No, I say if it works.
I need it to happen now.
I mean, I don't think even the wet and gushy stuff work like that. What you do?
Yes, you do.
Dishwater in that bitch.
No, you got KY jelly for that.
But you got to keep applying it.
No, you do not. You got ovules. You just stick it in and it just melts like butter.
And that dries out as well.
No, it does not.
Depending on how long you're going.
I mean, like
even natural juice.
Even
natural juices burn out.
I mean, true, but I don't want no 30-minute dude. I just want to get mine and get on.
So a dude with a pill will work then.
Okay, first of all, are you jerking off to a limp noodle?
What you mean?
I'm saying, so a dude takes. I mean, you got lip.
I don't know. I don't.
I mean, how do you jerk off a lip?
I really don't. I'm pretty sure it have to work because you could pre-nut without your dick being all the way hard, and I mean I feel like you can.
Is that satisfying?
You talking about for a man? Can a man jack off to a limp noodle?
Is that satisfying?
For a man?
Yes.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
So if
So,
your
like,
dick couldn't get hard,
Uh-huh.
would it be satisfying for you to nut?
I'm pretty
And
sure
be
because it's
so-
still a nut.
You think so?
Because it's still a nut.
But it's not like coming out strong. I mean, that's a mental.
But
like,
it probably is still coming out strong, right? I never
like
nutted with a limp dick, so I don't know. Like, so I'm really confused. Like, you really asking me like a mind,
I
like
don't
you
know.
really, like you really making me think like
It's like a volcano that don't work no more.
But
It's
I'm
like
really thinking like, do it
revving
still
up.
push out? No, I'm still thinking, do it still push out?
Like I said,
crazy if it's not hard.
it's like a volcano. It's just like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, where's the lava? Where's the lava?
Some people don't want the lava. Some you got a girl who don't want the lava, you're fine.
Huh?
Some girls don't want the lava. They want the
Man,
drizzle.
give me the lava.
they
want
want the
even
drizzle.
if I'm sucking your dick, I need to see the lava. Like, yes, come out. Like, all right, we good.
Mm-hmm.
We good. Don't give me the icing on the cake.
You don't want the drizzle?
No.
Sometimes the drizzle.
I don't want to. No. What is that?
Now you gotta respect the drizzle because I feel like the second one, the drizzle is welcome. It's like the second nut, the second or third, the drizzle is welcome.
But I agree.
Yeah.
Because the excitement of the first nut, it's like Nerf water gun.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Second one, give me the drizzle. Fine. I'm excited that the second one even got there.
True.
Right.
You're right. Everybody can't pull out too.
Thank you. So there.
Yeah, but that's not you know the biggest thing that is funny because it wasn't a conversation when I was younger, and when I mean younger, I can go back is 10 years. It wasn't a conversation. Like, do you think like what make women? What I guess all women don't change, but some do. What make the other women change? You're a female. You can speak on it. And I only know 2 females that stand on this standpoint. You one of them, right?
Oh.
Yeah. What make females who don't give a man oral sex when they're on their period? Like,
What?
they don't give a man oral sex when they're on their period because like for example for me.
What
like,
makes them not want to?
Yeah, because for me, every relationship I've ever been in and a female ever been on their period, like if I was horny, whatever, she still take care of me and be like, boom, get you right. This is probably like the only relationship I ever been in. I'm serious, like you, like I'm on my period. And it's like, because to me, I get it because like shit, you know, when the females did do it, I get it because I'm a pleaser. So it's like I get, you know, still pleasing somebody or satisfying somebody in the moment, even when you couldn't. Like, say if I know if something wrong with my dick, like say if a man had it and my girl looked at me, kind of like eating coochie. So, you know, it's my reality. I would have no problem pleasing my woman in that department if
First of all, I'm going to tell you, one, your dick is never going to be on its period.
No,
okay?
But I mean,
your dick is never going to not want to have sex. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for me, I don't care what any woman says in the world or whatever. I am turned on by sucking dick. So if it turns me on to suck your dick and I want to have sex, then I can't have sex because I'm on my period. So I'd rather not even do it.
That's selfish.
I'm sorry.
That is some selfish ass shit. That is so selfish.
Maybe that's why they call sex because it's selfish.
No.
Like, I need to get my nut. What did I tell you? My cousin told me. I need to get mine. So if I cannot get mine,
your cousin ruined you in that department. And
that
shade.
It is what it is. It ain't shade. It's what it is. I like to suck dick, so therefore it turns me on. So then therefore I cannot have sex because I get turned on and cannot get returned in a favor.
It's like a deposit. What you mean? You can't.
No, I can't.
You get that back.
I need a return on investment now.
No.
Return on investment now. You
can't always ask for instant gratification.
But I can, so therefore I will. So
you're gonna do bad in business.
I mean, I have you, so I'm not doing too bad. I'm just saying.
I don't know, but that's your answer, right?
That is what I stand on.
Yeah, I never understood. I'm like, that just don't make sense to me.
I mean, what I do, like prop up a dildo and then just bleed all over the dildo, like that's not cool. Might be something to try, but it's not cool. So like.
I don't know. That's probably like one of the hardest things to wrap my mind around. Like, huh? Because you used to what you used to. You're used to it. Like,
I mean, if I like it, I like it, and if it turns me on, it turns me on. So therefore, I don't do it because it turns me on, and I don't want to not be pleased. Also, so who the hell does that? They're like, I'm gonna suck your dick and then I'm done. No, we did that in high school. We ain't doing that anymore.
Nah, I did that well out of high school.
Okay, well, I did that in high school, and we're not doing that anymore. Please me too, and we can live a happy life.
Yeah. So, what else you got on your list though?
I have no idea.
You got a lot. I know. I took over. I started free balling. It's what I do.
And then we talk about the birds and the bees, and it's just like we are not having these conversations with our children.
Oh nah, I'm definitely gonna tell my son, you better get you a woman that get you off even when she's on her period.
Hey, what are you gonna tell your girls? No, that's not okay.
You definitely better make sure your man took care of you.
We are not having those conversations.
Hey, if he take care of you, you make sure your man take care of you when you're.
We are not having those conversations.
I can't be. What you call it? I can't be a hypocrite. Like I said to my son, my man talking about. I'm like, well, he got a point there, baby. Like,
we are. First of all, if any of my kids come to,
but they would. I think any of my kids would come to me because we're talking about sex shit.
Let's not.
Like. I know they would.
I would. I'm sorry. Baby girl, baby boy, keep it stepping. Keep your shit.
Yeah, you be like your mama. Yeah, I'll be like my mama. I'm like, what? What happened? Nasty ass. What else you do?
God says that. We're not doing that.
Man, if the kids can't talk to you, who the fuck they gonna talk to? I'd rather them talk to me and keep it real.
Your son left me for another woman. I know the things that you weren't doing. No, that's not okay.
Facts. Like you want to get that man right when you was in your crib. What you thinking? What you thought he gonna do?
Oh hell.
It's like 30,000 females who's on that program, and you like on an island with 10 people.
Stay on your island, bitch.
Yeah, stay on your 10 toes down, baby. You stand there, but quick.
There on your
but stop playing with my son and go that way.
Right. You stay on your island, chick. You good. You hold that island down.
She's like, I'm holding it down.
He'll be back.
I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
He'll be back, baby girl. You'll be fine. Poor kids, I swear.
Our kids gonna be great.
Our kids are gonna. They're
gonna learn from both sides of the spectrum. It's colorful on both sides because it's colorful on your side too.
And that's terrible.
It's colorful on my side.
It's very terrible too.
I mean, no, not really. I feel like they're gonna be well balanced.
I feel like you cannot have those conversations with your children, even though it does prepare them for the next level. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said before, like one of our kids kind of snuck in the room and took dildo 50 Shades. Mm-hmm. Never would have known. Yeah. It's weird.
And she stole that joint. Had it for a couple months. So,
weird.
Every feature it has, she don't use.
It's just weird.
And have you ever used yours?
No.
That's my point exactly.
It's weird.
She probably got you beat right now.
And that's fine. Like, baby, you run that race by yourself.
She said, I got hips of gold.
It might be too late to have that conversation.
And see, my thing is, even you said this one time before, and they're not about sex, but about your kids. You were like, hey, they always say you got so many, one gonna be a fuck up. Like something you said like that. One gonna be,
one of them are gonna be out of the box.
Yeah, and so with that mindset, I don't know which one of you niggas gonna have me working overtime. So.
It'd be nice if you run him overtime rather than me.
Yeah, so I literally, I'm just prepared for whatever they're gonna throw at me. I'm literally prepared and prepped and ready, for my kids. But not just my kids, but life in general. Like how they say people never stay the same, and they be like, when you married somebody for 10, 20 years, 30 years, you can't expect them to be the same person they was in the first 5 years and in 10 years, or the same person they was in 15 years they was in 10 years. It's a reality. People change and want different things. They have different goals, different things they want to achieve. And I think it's almost unfair to look at somebody and say, when I met you in high school, especially if they somebody from high school, if I met you in high school, you like this, you was into this. Why you changed? I grew. I grew into a different direction, right?
But how do you grow in a different direction than the person that you're with for 10 to 15 years?
What you mean?
You can't grow by yourself because you've been with that person
yes,
for 10
you can.
15
You
cannot.
You still are your own individual
then
people.
You're supposed
still
to
in this.
take that person, you take your person with you. You are growing together because at that point you are together. So you are either growing together or you ain't.
You are growing together in some apartments, but doesn't mean that everyone.
If we are not growing together in the bedroom department, then nigga, you done got a hold of a different department.
That don't mean they got a whole different department. That mean that they curiosity.
Then you need to take me on that journey with you.
But what they want to go with you? What they like no?
Oh no, then that's your fault.
That's your fault. If they want to go, or the other person's fault.
That's the other person's fault. Okay. Like if I had a journey and said, "Ooh, this is what I'm into," and you say, "Babe, like you want to go to new beaches?" I say, "Man, I don't know about these new beaches." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, I got to go to the new beaches. Right?
I mean, not to make you uncomfortable.
I'm going.
Extremely uncomfortable.
But I don't know what's going to make me extremely uncomfortable unless I'm going with you. Now, if we go to this new beach and I can say we took that path together and it was not for me. Right? But if I don't go and you like, I'm going, well, shit. Your branch done branched off the tree. It's gone. Ain't no coming back.
What you mean?
I'm just saying. Your branch done branched off. And, when it go this way, the tree go up this way, and you go that way, you take that left by yourself, it's gone.
What does that mean? Like, they can't come back?
No, the tree don't loop back around.
Well, I mean, the trees do make loops. I'm saying a lot of trees go.
The roots.
No, even branches do.
The branches don't do that. No, it does not. That's the trunk. That's the trunk.
But the trunk is where the meat is at. That's where the fun is at in that trunk. Well,
anyway. And I say.
Hey, but like you said, if they don't want to ride with you, go with what I'm saying. But people change.
People change. So if you are together, then you change together.
Yeah, I mean that's not always the case. Because some people are used to being in control, and they want things the way they want it.
They got bondage and they got stuff for them.
I don't mean control like that. Some people just want to be.
They got stuff for them.
Yeah, you're right. It's called a muzzle and walk out the door. Like, I ain't got time for your shit. Like, you done had me doing missionary for 14 years, and you think I'm be cool with just pouncing on you. You running dry in 2 minutes.
I be like, I got a perm glove though.
Keep that. Exactly. Hey, no, I just say, yeah, this is my thing. Like, this only for the real adults, and I say this because I'm coming from a real place. It's only for the real adults. If you work hard, they always say work hard, play hard. So if you work hard and you go out and you bust your ass and you take care of your family, male or female, it's not a gender thing, but male or female. If you go out there and you work hard, you bust your ass and you do everything you got to do to make sure your family good, your kids taken care of, they dress well, they educated, you do everything you need to do for your spouse and this, that, and the third, but you have things that you want and people not trying to meet your, not expectations, but try to meet you to make you happy within this journey. You gotta find a way to
and take your wife with you.
You gotta find a way to enjoy
and take
yourself.
Because
we only, like they say, we get this one vessel, this one ship.
And please,
which called a body, whatever you want to call it, our temple. We only get one this journey, and you don't want to be the person who can't indulge in the things you like to indulge in and have fun, and then wait till you can't even maneuver in this thing, and then sit back and just nag. Now you both old and you're nagging each other about the things that both of y'all stop the other person for doing, because that's what's going to happen. You don't need
to stop. You either have a journey or you don't. You take me on your journey or you don't, and that's my choice.
But some people will not do the things they want to do, and vice versa. The other person are not do the things they want to do, and then they both become old people who regret each other, and they not regret. What's the word I'm looking for? Resent each other, and they both sitting in their old age thinking about what the other person stopped them from doing, and they may not be voicing it. They may not be saying it out loud unless they get old time or something, and they start saying wild shit. They may not be saying it out loud, but they really sitting there like, can't believe I let them steal the last 15 or 10 years of my life.
If that's what you did, then that was a personal choice. And therefore, you should own that personal choice. Don't put that on me. That was your personal choice. Or don't put that on the other person because that's your personal choice. So, if you want to ride the wave and you want to go out and there
flick
the bean, then hey, flick on, player. Go for it. Take your partner on the journey. Because if I'm on the journey with you, then you wearing a mask. Because I don't want to see your face. At all.
It'd be a mask too.
Yes.
It'd be a mask on top of a mask on top of a mask on top of a mask.
Right.
Even if you think it's me, you pull the mask off, like, no.
I'm here for it.
And run away in the crowd. No.
I'm all the way here for it.
Try it again.
All the way here for it. The only way that I want to identify you is by the tattoos on your body. You're like, nigga, that was you. That's it.
I'm like, what's your show? I had 5 other guys get the same tattoos.
They're like, Like, I'm going to put an Apple tag on your ass. I know you was in that girl booty.
I know. Because I took the advertisement to the back of your balls, nigga. Right around the tank. You like.
I'm just saying.
You
I
remember
think
that day I
it's
pushed
a
my
way.
finger in your ass? It's a tag in there.
Like, yeah. I can agree. I enjoy sex, obviously, and you enjoy sex also. I just feel like it's okay to responsibly enjoy sex and find a healthy conversation that you guys can have with your children, because sex is what it is, and no, it is not wrong. I just feel like it's a broad world out there. It's just broad.
It is,
and it goes beyond the birds and the bees. Like, you sting me, I pollinate you. Like, what the fuck is that?
And I do want to say, I mean, yeah, that is crazy. But I do want to say it's a natural thing. That's the crazy thing about it. It's natural. I know sometimes we blow our lids just because.
So natural.
Yeah, it's natural. But we blow our lids on what could happen. Like the bad things. I think sometimes we do focus a lot on the bad things. There's a lot of bad things out there. You got predators. You got kids getting pregnant too early, or your sons. Even when a girl get pregnant, your son still lock his life down. Having a kid dumb early, it may stop some of his ambitions and drive to do what he need to do in life. So I get the whole fear of parents, but we also got to realize too at the same time it's literally a part of life. Don't steer your kid away from being natural, and people will do that. It's natural to have.
Natural is.
I mean, natural is natural. It's natural to have
whatever you feeling, but like, yes, string that girl up in the basement.
No, I mean, but find your natural soulmate, because your natural soulmate gonna like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought about doing the whole and I had faint thoughts of I could do a leather suit. Or the whole condom suit.
Yes, the natural leather suit.
Yeah, but anyway.
I didn't get too excited.
Anyway, what I'm saying is don't stop your kid for being being a natural human being. And what I mean, a lot of times we try to keep our sons and our daughters, a lot away from the opposite sex, but that's what their nature is, And you just got to make sure they are trained and prepped, so when they are faced with all your kids gonna do the wrong thing. You just got to make sure that they prepared when they do the wrong thing, and that's I think the marker that people miss. People want their kid to be golden child, but don't you have sex before you're married? Don't you have sex while you're young? Just understand, all your kids gonna do the wrong thing. Just make sure that they're educated and prepped, so when they do the wrong thing, they are protecting themselves and protecting their future, and that's all it boils down to. So when I crack the jokes, what I crack with my kids, I just want them to be ready. I don't want to be blindsided.
Is that Curtis in that picture?
Yes, he always been in that picture.
The behind you and Jalen?
Yes, he always been there.
That's dumb.
He always find a way to make a grand appearance. Anyway, people, this is YSW.
Yes.
And we are about to leave the building, man.
You can check us out on Instagram, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can find us on Instagram at yoursecretwindow.nc, or you can find us on Facebook, YSW Podcast.
And I want to throw a future plug out there, which I don't know if she's going to like it or not, but
I don't care. Future plug, let me bring it in.
But eventually you also can find us, or everything that I'm involved in, so my wife, on, and this, because it's my platform, okay, so it's nothing personal. On kinglek.com, you're able to find YSW directly from every plug.
King Lek is just everywhere, so on his royals,
I'm everywhere, but not like that, just different networks, bridging the gap, everyday nonsense.
Yes.
WTG.
Doing big things.
Facts, we out
2022.
But again, this is
absolutely
YSW, and I appreciate y'all time. And I appreciate you too.
Quiet storm. You better appreciate me.
You know what I mean?
I burned your kid.
Yeah, but you better start something. Dick.
I ain't.
All right. Until next time.